Week 4. That should be an easy win. His offense is not that good. Except for the running back.
Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. It's Griffin. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game.
Come on, Barnes. We need these today.
Yards. Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going,
Kenny.
2 yards the loss. Second.
He's the most underrated player in the NFL, man.
This is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league.
One of, not the.
From all angles, and they did a nice job there, stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Griffin. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Come on, Jair. Quit playing so far off, bro.
Really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, it's really a whole lot.
I missed this tackle. Trying to get in there quick.
Just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Oh, fuck.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
I wouldn't run that with Najee. Don't understand.
The rookie Presley hard on to punt for the Steelers. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here.
There we go.
This is
There we
toward the
go.
sideline. So we got our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers, and of course coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and
Good
foremost,
block. Oh, come on.
And he'll be up in
Who's that? Who's that? 93.
Just a 3-yard gain.
He's getting blocked.
The numbers for Jones last week: 14 carries, 58 yards.
Blocked is still contact. Whatever. Dude, 76. Runyon.
Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a big, you give yourself a first chance.
Jonesy.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
That means something, because then you turn into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace.
Give him 32 on the play. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Tanyan.
Right side, this is into the hands of the tight end, Tanyan. And they'll getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Bobby in the corner, maybe. Let's find out.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Oh, what a call.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see
no one there. What a play call.
And he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt.
Let's look at that again. So they're all up on the line, so I'm like, I'm going to audible that to a play action. And it worked. Randy got him to chase him, both those guys to chase him inside. And Bob's wide open. In the corner of the end zone, like I said.
Go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Fun plays there on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby.
I just want to say one thing. If we're going to talk about racism in this game, like it takes all of us, quit trying to make the Kyle Rittenhouse case racial. There's no racial aspect to that case whatsoever. Not one aspect.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Can we just quit calling him a white supremacist? He killed it was 3 white people that were shot, not any black people.
You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Oh, I didn't see him have the ball. I just wanted to say that because I think it's people they don't understand the laws in this country either, because they all say he shouldn't have had a gun, but it's illegal in Wisconsin.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
That's all I got to say about any of that on this stream. I'm just saying. Just quit with the racial shit. It's not racially motivated. No, not everything's racial.
Conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard?
Good D.
What we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I haven't had one of those yet in this game. Punt or kick return for touchdown.
First down and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong,
oh, you think he will?
That means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, "Look, you're our guy.
Bakhtiari gets out there a little faster.
As long as we're winning games, you ready for the challenge?" And then they presented it to the rest of the team. And I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. On play action, Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Pass, catch, first down for Tunyon. Undrafted at Indiana State, but he really came on in 2020. 52 catches, and even more importantly, 11 touchdowns.
Why does he always got to spin? I tried to juke, dude. Juke. Try to juke left and it goes into a spin animation. I thought left back and forth were spins, not bringing everybody up again.
Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Flush to his right.
God, Minka was going to come up and pick that off if I threw it to Devontae.
But no gain. It'll be third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
How many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
And they'll have it in the red zone.
First down, Bob.
Crosses over out of bounds.
Bob's got 4 catches.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone
Oh, I didn't get it off.
And when he did,
Damn it.
Have to eat this one as down he goes.
I tried to get him offside.
Smith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers.
See, I don't get it. Rodgers doesn't throw it like most people, because right there, I lofted it so that I'll show you. I lofted it so that it would go over that linebacker, like to the between the end and the B in the back. That's where I was throwing it, but he threw it. Whatever. Randy caught it, so it doesn't matter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Oh.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Packers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
Relax
a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the Steelers set to take the field. They've shown precious little offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Oh, Roethlisberger, they cut him.
They'll start the drive with Harris.
Ah, hit it. Got stuck.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the
Got
first
stuck behind the line.
Second and 4.
All right, Savage.
They hand this off to Harris.
How the fuck did I miss that time?
He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Come on, dude.
6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
You don't just run right by them. I get sucked into the defensive lineman, but I can't get. They don't ever get sucked into me.
RG3. And his throw is incomplete.
Ever.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this
Ever. I was fucking literally within a hair.
11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Griffin's throw complete.
Yeah, good. It's probably gonna be a personal foul.
With a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Yeah.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Dean Lowry coming through.
To the right side to Eric Ebron.
No.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6.
I've held him to 30 yards in the first half so far.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27.
Oh, come on, God. Well, I'm definitely not going to get a kick return with this guy. With the Packers, their special teams is... I don't even. It's horrible.
Drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
There we go.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down.
Sometimes you get one of those plays that just does not work.
Tyson Alualu.
Tyson Alualu. Alualu.
14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Fucking Randy catches everything. Plus that linebacker would never. Oh, I guess it's Devin Bush. Okay. I was gonna say he wouldn't be able to catch up with him.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Man, they're good against the run.
His way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it.
That was on purpose, guys.
Defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
So then I can get this one here.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Bob? How many catches has Bob got? Damn.
Packers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now it's Rodgers being chased out left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers.
He would never do that.
Here in this 1st half.
I gotta remember to hit signature when I run it in with him.
Try now for Crosby.
Because then he'll do the belt. I just forget.
And it is now 21-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it.
I think I need an interception for one of my goals.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
Ray. Little Ray.
A good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board?
He got 4 extra yards for falling.
You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Yeah, Gary again.
And down he goes. Rashawn Gary gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
Used to be able to get flag.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attack.
Oh, wow. It's too easy, bro.
30. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers
too easy,
right
man. Wide open.
Room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
If you're wondering when the Jordan Love era is going to start under my reign,
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod.
I would have to say that would be never.
Where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy.
Unless I'm forced into it with an injury. No thanks.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right
Come
there.
on, who's that?
Amos. Times and made some adjustments. And he
won the game last week, and this week he can't cover tight end. Amazing.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Yeah, boy,
good thing they're out there.
Again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Out of the gun, Griffin.
Turn around.
Right side, Johnson.
The button hook's open every time because you just sit there.
This is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Won't be shutout defense, not fucking let's throw 20 yards and do a button hook, and you just stand there while he throws it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin.
You're supposed to be, there you go. You're supposed to be one of the best in the league.
The way this one's gone.
Every time they throw a button hook, they catch it.
Wisconsin is the spot, 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Griffin.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do it that time, are you? He's gonna do that button hook again.
He was out of cannon from that linebacker position.
Got the running back.
They had a running back in the backfield. No one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no
That's
shot.
a pick.
Look at this, middle of the field.
Damn it.
And into the end zone.
Whatever, dude.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Get lucky. Should be a pick. Watch.
Najee Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Show the replay.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches.
Amos
going to cover,
misses the pick.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
That's all right. He's going to run the clock out mostly anyway.
Point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Looking deep for Adams.
No.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's going to take it in. He's down, Packers. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
Yeah, you can just, holy crap. He's so good.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns.
Look at that. You're done.
Nice
That's it.
lead.
You're done.
After the first
I didn't do that.
we thought things might be clicking.
You're done. After this game.
Really
You're done.
clicking
Yep.
at this point.
He's
They're
gone.
clicking about as much as they can
I'm
click.
done.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
He's getting traded, and Kevin King's getting traded right after
the
the
guy
game.
who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon.
Crosby ain't getting
Not
traded.
much
He's
of
getting.
it.
Bye-bye.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And ultimately cannot
Bye-bye.
get this out to the 25-yard line as he's
That's the 3rd
to
one.
23.
Here, I'm going to try
And
to
Pittsburgh
clean
getting
out this
set to
button.
take
Maybe
the
this
field.
button.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Griffin, they'll roll him out right.
Oh, shit.
Tackle, but then
Fucker hasn't done that in 12 years.
Nice little game. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Griffin. Short little throw to Ebron. And he gets this up across the 35.
God,
he's
pathetic.
The pickup there, 5 yards. Steps away to his left. And he works his way.
Yeah, because you're going to get fucking pummeled, dude. That's why you slid.
5 yards remain.
Pummeled.
2nd down.
I'm going to pummel him.
Now it's Griffin. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First of all, the coach
It's
would
a
never
Pittsburgh
sit and
first
show him
down, a
that.
gain
It'd
of
be their
13.
D coordinator, but whatever. Wouldn't even be the D coordinator. It'd be like, God.
Room here to run. 20, 10, and he takes it down
Damn it.
deep into enemy territory. 55 rushing yards. Rushing
Your fucking
for
tackle,
now.
dude.
What
Quit
was
running
his
right
team
by
carry in
them.
the ball game?
Fucking Barnes.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
No.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. For this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal, the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Come on, bro. Hike the fucking ball.
Now Griffin. That's swung out wide to him.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Najee Harris.
It's only twice on the... Yeah, 2 catches.
5th on the year. And the Steelers
Shit.
get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this.
I'm running this whole fucking clock out, dude. ass. Quit putting him in there. This fucking game, dude.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? Looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the
Put his face in the game. Come on.
Work on that clock. See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop
great.
you? You're taking charge.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Of course.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step
Third
aside
time he
and
carries
be
the
right
ball.
back.
Injured for the year, probably.
Now. It's Jones. A nice little juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
Every time he plays the game.
Play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. The give is to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 72 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Feet are cold.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Come on, man. Don't let this fucking guy get this stats like this. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. There's no fucking way this would happen with this defense.
So the big play gets him across
Go suck a D.
now for 1st and 10. Griffin. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Throwing again, Griffin. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, fuck. I gotta break that fucking tackle, man. It's a hit stick tackle.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Fuck. Does the hit stick fucking even work in this game anymore? It used to be cool. Stupid.
On first down, Griffin.
Oh, yeah,
right
sure. Sure, yeah, sure.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Griffin. Dancing to his left.
No, bro.
It won't be a sack, but
Fucking fucking fumble that shit.
Second down. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. There's Griffin to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it.
Didn't get it. Nah.
Oh. In search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Uh-oh.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Jones. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
God damn, dude. Like, fucking run the way I fucking use the stick. Like, what?
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun to give to Jones.
Finally.
From the contact.
Where I fucking put ya.
Across the 35. 115 yards rushing for him now.
I need to try to get his pick, so I'm gonna give it back to him. It's one of my things, goals.
First, they've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And what's this?
They're lining up here to punt on first down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Just gonna let them.
Some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Griffin on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. On second and very short, Griffin hitting Juju on the slant. And one of the whistles
on a pick, man.
Out. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Once again, Griffin. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
100%.
So for Green Bay, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll have a tough one at
Bobby
home
almost had
next
100
week
yards
against the Denver Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Great, there we go again. Jesus fucking Christ, this game. Seriously, man. Seriously.